Hey everybody, Dr. Rob Greger with Longevity, Health, and Fitness. Thanks for coming back for another Tai Chi tidbit. Tonight we're going to talk a little bit more about embracing the moon, which we covered in our warm-up section. And then we're also going to part the wild horse's mane to both sides, okay? So we're just going to start with a couple of simple movements. Again, we're going to begin. I'd like you to begin, make sure that your area is clear. If you need to sit down by all means. There's no need to worry about having to worry about your balance or anything like that. This is going to improve balance. Even if you're seated, this improves your balance. That's what I love about Tai Chi. There are a lot of studies out now looking at the efficacy and the benefits of Tai Chi. Works on mind, works on body, works on a whole lot of cognitive levels, stress, anxiety, breathing, function. That's what I like, okay? It helps reduce pain, helps improve balance and mobility, helps with flexibility, helps with a whole host of different health maladies that a lot of us suffer with. So I'm going to encourage you just to continue your journey in Tai Chi and to just keep practicing. All of these things can be put together into different routines we call sets, and we can take each one of these small forms and make them great combinations that help us with everyday movement. So we're going to talk about a few more of those forms or combination movements tonight. Well, first one we're going to talk about is that embrace the moon. So we basically come up like we're holding a beach ball. So put one hand on top, one hand on bottom. Basically this hand is kind of right underneath my belly button. Okay, just kind of like it's holding my belly button up. This is called my lower dantian. The dantian is basically my lower abdomen. What it basically is my center of gravity. Okay, this is my core, my trunk, right? That area that we all want to work on that helps us with our center of gravity. This is my dantian. I'm going to hold that other hand about chest high, holding onto my beach ball. And then as I breathe in, I'm going to flip the beach ball over. I'm just going to roll the beach ball over. Just like that. Now I just switched hands. I breathe in, get halfway, and I exhale. And I just flip that beach ball over. This is called embrace the moon. Very similar to open and close hands, if you remember that one. But embracing the moon just changes the orientation of our hands. Embrace the moon and open and close hands are very similar, that we see them in Tai Chi as well as in Qigong. Tai Chi is an internal martial art. It's a movement-based kind of mental therapy. We slow down movements to own them. When we slow a movement down and we can still do it, we can own the movement. Qigong, it's more of a healing practice. Sometimes there's chanting or noises that go along with Qigong, but a lot of breathing. Now, as we embrace the moon, we can take this into a very simple movement. We're going to shift our weight. We're going to turn our body just a little bit. And as we do, think about throwing a frisbee with that bottom hand while the top hand just comes down at your side. And as we come back to embrace the moon, I turn the other direction. Come back to embrace the moon, turn the other direction. I'm really just taking my bottom hand here, throwing that frisbee, I toss, while I pull this other hand down. This is stroking the wild horse's mane or parting the wild horse's mane. It goes by a few different names. We turn to the side, bring it back into embrace the moon, and part the wild horse's mane. Just back in, part the wild horse's mane. Your palms start out in that embrace the moon. Hands are facing each other, one low by my abdomen, one high by my chest. My shoulders are relaxed. As I turn my body slightly, this hand comes out to throw the frisbee, the other hand pushes down by my hip. I'm still relaxed. As I come back, I just basically scoop these hands. I'm just going to turn this one over, and now they just switched positions like embrace the moon. And now I'm just going to throw it the other direction. Hand pushes down, hand reaches out. This scoops around, come back together, and make it a nice fluid motion. If you want to add the step, if you're standing, you can add the step. Once the hands come together here, I'm going to step out, and I can pick that foot into trail. Back the other way. reach. Come back into center to embrace the moon. Let's flip the moon. One more time. We're gonna relax our hands and float up. And relax. So we started out with Embrace the Moon. It's just another form. One more movement, both sides, right and left. And then we parted the wild horse's mane to the right and to the left. Thanks for joining us for another Tai Chi tidbit. We're going to put all these together eventually, and everything will come to be one full set. But as we keep talking, I want you to keep practicing these exercises. Don't forget to go back and practice the others as well. And then I'm going to show you how to put them together and actually make a sequence of events, just like we would with any fitness routine. So we have certain individual exercises, put those exercises together to make a full fitness routine. And then how we put those together and how we use them can kind of change how we feel and what it does for us. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Embrace the moon, part the wild horse's mane. Remember, the movement is medicine. I'll see you guys again next time for another Tai Chi tidbit.